building, y'all. Say what's up.
What's up? Like, what's up? What's up?
How you doing?
Yeah. I'm
Good.
doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, everybody see me good?
Yeah, we see you good.
Yeah.
A little bit dark.
Little dog. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
I think I can feel the punches when you throw them, though. So we're ready. We've been ready. We're ready. We're in the ring with Young Journey and Quiet Storm. Tell us what you got. Where are you?
All
Hi.
right. Hello, everybody. This is a pleasure. This is something. This is like a dream come true. I'm glad the key is like is to teach the keys and win in life. You know, the things you may face in life. And as boxers, as a professional, we face many things. And I'm gonna show you the important punches that'll keep you fighting through life, do anything. The most important thing is the jab. A jab open up every door. Jab set up all the most basic things. You can't do nothing without a jab. So it's like if you got no legs, you can't ride a bike. So you gotta have a jab to do something. So a jab is the most important punch, and the jab can be thrown from all angles because your opponent never know where the punch is coming from. You can throw it up, high, low. It can be used as for distance. It can measure to fake a guy out. It's your best weapon that you gotta know how to use, and that's something that I'm definitely gonna talk about a lot today. And the main thing, any questions for me, I stop and I answer them, no problem.
That's beautiful. So before we get started, can you just tell them a little bit about what you do? They know that you're a boxer, but you let them know that you've been on TV, what weight you are, kind of, just a little bit. I know we're all learning more about boxing and everything, but just go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them about what you've done.
Yeah, Jimmy the Quiet Storm Williams. I fight out of West Haven, Connecticut. I'm currently 16-4, the former USNBC champion, ranked #1 in the world. At one time, I'm welterweight. I fought on Showtime, ESPN, NBC Sports, ESPN. I was on the top 10 countdown, #7 with my knockout, one of my knockouts in 2005. The list goes on, and I'm still continuing. Now I'm still training. I got some fights coming up in April, and I'm still chasing my dream. This is the thing that I had since I was younger, and I'm living out the dream to the best of my ability.
That's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with Young Journey and partner together here. So I'm going to be learning too. I might not be standing up, and I'm going to get my punches on. So this first little segment, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about training, because the name of it is From Training to TKO. Right? We want to knock people out. We want to not just even people, but things that you're trying to do in life. You want to knock it out, young people. Y'all want to get that thing and make it happen. So, during this training session, we want to map out your journey. He's going to talk to you about using a calendar. You got to decide on a team, being a good team player. You got to understand who you're fighting, right? Or what you're fighting, what you're trying to succeed at, right, Jimmy?
Absolutely, you gotta know as a fighter. I gotta know who my opponent is. As in life, you gotta know what you're up against. You gotta know whatever you set your plans and your dreams as. You gotta know what you're gonna face. Everybody got an opposition or opponent that they're gonna face in life, and you gotta know how to defeat them because they're trying to defeat you. So that's the things we're gonna talk about. Talking about how to defeat your opponent, because you better believe they're coming for you.
Shoot, well, we're going to be ready, because we're going to start right here with this jab. Show us what to do.
Okay, so the first jab, you get in your stance. So whether you're left hand or right hander. So I'm a right hander, so I put my left hand first. So I'm in my stance with my jab, and everything come off the jab. So everything going to be pivot out. So when you pivot out, so it protect your chin at the same time. So when you step out the jab, bang, comes right there. Everybody can see me good?
Not quite. Might step back a little bit so we. Oh, okay, I see. So if you are right-handed, if you write with your right hand, what you'll do is put your left hand forward. Is that what you mean? So you can get ready with, like, you could throw that.
Right.
Left-handed.
So basically, it's like you're hiding your power hand. So your jab is kind of like your blinder, because your power hand is the hand is cocked back. That's your strongest hand. So you don't. Some people kind of lead with a strong hand, but I kind of like secret weapon. If I got my secret weapon, I'm not gonna leave with my secret weapon. I'm gonna say that for last. That's how. Yep.
All right. See the baby in the background. He's gonna get it too. We ready?
Yeah. Say hello. You study jazz. Say hi. It's awesome, James.
All right.
Next champion.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So make sure when you throw your jab, you always want to tuck your chin up slightly, not too much, but you want to protect yourself because your jab, you want to extend it all the way because always remember when you throw a punch, the punch is coming back. So when you jab, remember another punch is coming back. So you always want to protect yourself, hop. So you want to use your arm as your protector too. Like if a step
Okay.
outside your arm, you want to extend it like that because it now protects your chin, your arm. So when you punch forward, it protects you.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
And did y'all catch that? It's like not just with boxing, but when you go for something, something's gonna come back now. You gotta be ready.
It's
All
coming.
right.
It's like a mirror.
Life is coming
That's why.
back.
That's why.
Go ahead.
That's it. That's why I train. I train it in the mirror because you always reflect on. 'Cause when you throw punches in the mirror, it's coming right back at you. So that's the point of training. You want to always remember as you throwing punches, your opponent coming too. Like I said, you in a competition with many people around the world. So everybody is coming for you. So always remember that you can get hit from all angles. So you got to be ready.
Okay. All right. So we're in our stance.
Yep, you're in your stance now, man.
All right.
So now, so with your front foot, you sit down, but it's okay. But you always want to remember, you want to lead with everything is one motion. The front foot step with the left hand. Everything comes together. Everybody, it comes together.
Wait a minute. Left hand. Oh, you left-handed?
I'm right-handed, but I lead with my left hand.
Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. Stepping in,
Yep.
pushing.
Yep, push it.
We're gonna step with the left hand.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So you step with the left, and then you come back and follow with the right. If you want, you come follow with the right, or you can step again with the left again. But what the main thing is, you want to step proper, all in a straight line with the left hand, so you can line up any other punch. But if you don't step straight, you can step right into a fire. And what I call fires is another punch coming to you. So when you step, you always want to make sure everything's in line together.
So is that 1, 2? How many counts is that? If this was a dance, if it was a choreographed dance, what would we do?
Absolutely, it's a 1-2. Yep.
Okay. Left, right. Step.
Left, right. Yep.
There you go. Ooh, that's good. Let's wait a minute. She was getting it in over there. All right, 1, 2. Just one.
So there was a 1-2, and then you add a rhythm. Then there's another one, another two, a 1-2. So basically, y'all great because y'all jumped the gun a little bit because y'all started boxing is rhythm. At the end of the day, once you find your rhythm, it's a dance. It's everybody have followed the beat different, everybody dance different, but the rhythm is the key because that gets you in your groove, that gets you in your punching move. Now you're not thinking, okay, now I got to step with my left, now I got to step with my right. It just become natural after a while because it's like dancing. When you dance, you don't think, okay, let me step with my right now, let me step with my right. Everything just start flowing naturally.
Right,
So,
that natural rhythm. So, if you're feeling it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see everybody. What you got? All right, Amir. I see you back there. Go ahead, throw them. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah. Do they need to be extending that arm, or I guess it matters if they're close to you or whatever.
Yep. So basically, when opponents strike, you want to close distance. It's all about closing distance. So if your opponent is far away from you, you want to take maybe a little extra step. But if your opponent is far away from you or too close, you might take a step back. So your jab, your front hand will lead you know, are you too close or are you too far back? Because you step out there, you miss, you like, okay, now I'm far back. Now if I step again, now I'm close. Now if I step back, I might be in room. So it's like your ruler. It's a measurement. Your jab tell you how close you are, how far you are. And they just let you know, open up all your doors.
So then what you're saying with this in the ring and, you know, just life being a ring, that you need to be mindful of if you need to be closer or if you need to be further away, right? And you need to be, I guess, you need to be in the game. You need your head in the game. You can't just be in there. You're going to get clobbered, right? So then, and being in control. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it all comes with trial and error. You know, with boxing, you make mistakes. So you might have to get hit in the face a couple of times to know, okay, I'm too close, too far back. And that's like life. Because now you might go, like, okay, boom, it's too much on me. I got to step back now. Or I can take more. So let me step a little closer. So it's all about trial and error because in the day, you ain't going to learn yourself until you have mistakes until you fail. And I want to say because that's when you learn. You're not gonna learn by doing everything right. You're not just gonna wake up and know how to box. You're not gonna wake up and be great and become president of the world. It
I
takes
like that.
time. It takes a lot of trial. It takes a lot of trial and error.
I like that. So you can't sit on the sideline, right? You can't sit on the sideline and not get in the ring.
Now you gotta get dirty. You gotta get your hands and feet dirty. You gotta get dirty to the point. You gotta test your body to the limit. You gotta push yourself to the point where your mind is like, oh my god, because your body gonna be feeding for more. Trust me. When you take your mind there, your body feeds for more. So just push
Okay.
yourself to the limit.
All right. Okay. So just real quick, everybody, for this segment, which is training, you got to get training. We were talking about having your mind ready, mapping out your journey, which we'll talk about your calendar in a second, and talk about teamwork. But before we go on, I just want to do that physical thing one time. So we're gonna step and jab on 1, 2, 3. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Together.
Perfect.
All right. Here we go. Come on, Kasadia, where you at? Let's go. All right. Here we go. You got your stance. Oh, go ahead. Come on. All right, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Right here we go. You might step back just a bit. Ready? On 3, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. That's when you're gonna get it. Okay. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Ooh, we got some fire up in here. Okay, I'm just looking at you. All right. Okay. She asked if the name of that move is a jab.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, we got it. He said absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. Any other questions in the very moment?
I should we have to work as a team.
He said that he wanted to talk about working as a team. Teamwork. What's the point? What? Can't we just do it by ourselves?
Oh, absolutely. These boxes people look at it as an individual sport. Yes, you go in there as a fighter, you go in there and do it, but it takes a trainer, it takes a management promoter, it takes a lot. So everybody got to be on the same page. You know, your trainer is just as good as the fighter because he know your weaknesses, he know your strengths. He don't want to prepare you for this battle. He don't want to train your mind, your body, everything, prepare you. So it takes for a group that night of a fight. It takes for the trainer to do his job, the fighter to do his job, the promoter make the fight happen. That's his job to set the fight up, and everybody come together and you pray for victory. But as long as everybody got to do their job, and teamwork is very important because, like I said, as you prepare as a fight, it's life or death, and that's life in general. So when you step out in that real world, you have to be prepared and to make sure the people that's in your corner are very prepared too. And that's part of teamwork because teamwork really gets the job done.
I like that. So what you're saying is, all right, yeah, we are doing this thing. We're doing our own thing. Okay, so everybody is on their personal journey, and we all have like a role is something that we're getting to, but we need each other. We need that collective teamwork, and everybody has to know that we got to work together as a team too. So that's what Quiet Storm is telling us here, that it's important. You need that manager or whoever you're whatever field that you're going in, you need that particular team, the team
Right.
of people to coach you on and get you in there. Because when you're standing there, you want to be ready. So you got good mentors, you
Ab-
got great parents, you have uncles and aunts and teachers, and just those different people around you. So you want to make sure that you listen well and you train and you learn as much as you can from them, right, young people?
Yes.
Right. All right. Cool. So any other questions about this training session? Because this is training, and then we're going to get to round 1. Anybody got training? Because you're getting ready to go in the ring. You got this
Ready to
training.
go.
You got to train for it, right? And that comes with your education. That comes with school. You're training. You're learning. Okay, I'm learning how to read. I'm learning how to do math. I'm learning, how to do whatever I need to do with my hands. I'm learning whatever business that I'm in. Like, it doesn't matter what you are going to do. You can do it and do it very well because the information that you have access to is unlimited. All right, we still got those throwing jabs over here. So let me get it. All right, come on, let's go. Anything else?
Absolutely. You just touched on a great point. So as you learning now in life, you learning everything you learn as a professional, as your business. Now you must apply it. So round 1, you must apply now what you have learned. And
You're in the ring.